Hello, Zane and Ricky. Hello. We have 1 minute to go. Okay, 8:30 sharp. This is ACI 2, class 4. Today is 23rd of May, 2024. Welcome back, everyone. Give yourself a pat. Yeah, we have good seats to be here. Let's just dive in. We are going to gather our mind here and set our motivation. So set your body in a meditative posture. If you don't know what is that, if you're sitting on the chair, just make sure your feet firmly grounded. And then just make sure your spine is straight. Sit up straight, close your eyes. And just watch your breath until you hear from me again. Now bring to mind a being who is a manifestation of ultimate love, ultimate compassion, ultimate wisdom. See them appearing before you just by way of you thinking of them. Gazing at you with love, smiling at you with their holy great compassion. The wisdom radiates from them, a warm glowing glow encompassing you in its light. Then we hear them say, bring to mind someone who is hurting in some way. Think about how much you would like to help them. the worldly ways that you have tried or you might try. Recognize how those worldly ways fall short. How wonderful it will be if you can also help them in some way, a way through which they can stop their distress forever. Grow that wish. And go into an intention when you're ready. When we bring our mind back to our holy guide, they know what we need to know, what we need to learn, what we need to do. And so we ask them, please show me that. We are so happy that we have asked. And of course, they agree. Gratitude arises. We want to offer them something exquisite. We think of the perfect world that they are teaching us to create. Imagine we can hold in our hands. We offer it to them. Following with our promise to practice what they teach us in the form of the refuge prayer. Here is the great earth, filled with the smell of the incense, covered with a blanket of flowers, the great mountain, all lamps, wearing a jewel of the sun and the moon. In my mind, make them the paradise of the Buddha and offer it to you. By this deed, may every living being experience the pure world. Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kamiyatayami. For refuge until enlightened. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the highest community, through the merit that I do in giving and the rest. May I reach Buddhahood for the sake of all beings. Go for refuge until enlightened. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the highest community, through the merit that I do in giving and the rest. May I reach Buddhahood for the sake of all beings. I go for refuge until enlightened. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the highest community, through the merit that I do in giving and the rest. I will become a Buddha for the sake of all beings. And may it be so. And open your eyes when you're ready. Okay, I will start off with the quiz. Thank you so much for those who participate in this quiz. Question 1. Taking refuge in your own future Buddhahood is result refuge. All got it correct. When you have a problem during the day, you can always go to your room and call future Buddha Jocelyn. I need help here. Yeah. Please show me what I should do. Please help me. Yeah. Fill me with this wisdom so that what I do is the right thing to do. Give me the strength. Help me. Yeah. So this is taking refuge in your future Buddhahood. Question 2. Perfection of wisdom is perception of emptiness with love. 71% got it correct. Okay. It's the understanding of emptiness, perception of emptiness imbued with the love. The two wings of the bird to make it a perfection. Just perfection of emptiness, sorry, just perception of emptiness is wisdom. I need both. Question 3. Which one of these describes lower scope practitioners' motivation of taking refuge? I don't want to go down when I die, 85%. Go down here means I don't want to go to the 3 lower realm. Okay, after I die, I'm scared. I don't want to go to hell. I don't want to be reborn in a bad place. I don't want to be in the ghost realm, in the animal realm. Okay, that it means go down. That is what it means. Okay, that is a lower scope practitioner's motivation. Good job. Yay, those who try to do it, even though you don't get it correct, doesn't matter. Learn from the mistakes. I remember when I was in primary school, maybe I'm too smart. My father always say, oh, she's so smart. Oh, she's very smart. I never study at all, never. And I always learn from my mistakes. I never study, I still get 80 over marks, you know. So I always learn from the mistake. After the teacher tell me the answer, I learn from the mistakes. Yeah, I don't study. So it's okay to make mistakes. I think the key thing is whether do we learn from the mistake that we made. Let me see, there is a chat. Okay, not a message. Ale, is Ale here? I don't know. So we are going into chapter 4 now. Chapter 4 on the different divisions of bodhicitta. Different divisions of bodhicitta. What do you mean by that? It means different categories of bodhicitta, different classification of bodhicitta. Okay, and before we do the different divisions of bodhicitta, I'm going to review the 5 paths that we learned last week. Last week, we learned the 5 paths. I'm going to test you now. What is the first path? Can somebody type in the chat, or you can just unmute? We have 5 paths, which are the 5 stages in the spiritual growth. Anybody know the first path? Path of accumulation. Bingo, yay. I wanted to give money. I was thinking, I think only all of you richer than me. Sting dollar. I give you ringgit Malaysia. Not so nice. Okay. So path of accumulation is the first path. What about the second one? Just type second one. Path of preparing. Correct. Path of preparation. Path of preparing. Correct. Imara answer correctly. 3. Path of seeing. Great. 4. As your friend type, you memorize. If you haven't learned, you memorize from now. Path of habituation. Good, Angela. Good job. And the last one. The last one. Yay! We reached the finishing line. Path of. Nobody want to type because no more learning. Path of no more learning. Yay! Justin got it. Justin, which first? Justin. Because those are the 5 paths in the stages of our spiritual career. Or do you call it career? No, I think 5 paths in the spiritual growth. Yeah. And now, okay, more question. What do we call the person who hear and teach Mahayana, but they cannot practice it themselves? Can you type in the chat? Who is this person? I have echo. I send out emanation. Listener. Yeah, Emerald got it correct. Emerald. Yeah, I got it correct. Listener. Someone who hear it and teach the Mahayana, but they cannot practice it themselves. They are called listener. Who is this person who can reach enlightenment without a teacher? Self-made Buddha. Correct, Emerald. Now, is it true that this person reached enlightenment without a teacher? Okay. Is it true they can reach enlightenment without a teacher? Can or not? Possible? Not really. They got many teachers in the past. Correct. Zain say no. Okay. Very tricky question. It can be yes and no. So depending on which part you're referring to. In this lifetime, no doubt they reach enlightenment without a teacher. That's why they're called self-made Buddha. But that does not mean that they have no teacher at all. They have collected many good seeds from the past, like what Zain said. In the past, they got many teachers. And in this lifetime, the seed ripened in this lifetime. Okay, so they are called self-made Buddha. They do have a teacher in the past life, and they collected many good seeds, and they ripened in this lifetime and made them the self-made Buddha. Next one, question number 3. Number 4 already, for others. Lin say yes. Great. Yes, Lin say yes. Yes. Okay, Angela also say yes. Remember the lower track, listener, self-made Buddha. Okay. They aspire to reach enlightenment for themselves. Whereas the third one, the Mahayana track, or the we call it Bodhisattva track, same name. They aspire to reach enlightenment for the sake of others. So we are in which school? 50-50 school. So there are 3 tracks. Okay, now the 5 stages in the spiritual growth. What does it take for you to reach path number 1? What do you need to reach path number 1? True renunciation, not say. Yes. Lindsay, having the pain. Yeah. Okay, if you have the pain and you think that it's okay, yeah, suffering is normal. So we never do anything. Like ACI 1, the gorilla, remember the gorilla in the cage? Oh, I'm okay. I've been staying here since day one. Oh, that's normal. Everybody also stay like that. So we reach that stage where we are sick and tired of this broken world, the suffering. I don't want it anymore. Enough. That's where you have this true renunciation, right? True renunciation. You reach path number 1. If you are listener track, if you are self-made Buddha track, the lower track, but if you're the Mahayana track, you need one more, which is you need the renunciation plus bodhicitta. If you are on the Mahayana track, you need renunciation and bodhicitta. Okay, now, path number 2. Path number 1 is actually very long. Path number 2 is also very long. What do you do here? You're preparing to see emptiness, where you attend class like ACI right now. Study, study, study. Contemplate, contemplate, contemplate. Meditate, meditate, meditate. Have to. Have to. Okay. Then path number 3, we say path of seeing. Okay. Now, my question is, how to reach the first Bhumi level? How to reach the first Bhumi level? Path 3. Correct, Emerald will be more specific. See emptiness directly with love. See emptiness directly with love. Okay. Path 3. Go back to path 3. For the lower track, okay, the thing is, they all call it the same thing, but they have different realization. They're perceiving the different kind of emptiness. For the lower track, they call it the lack of self. We are not going to talk about that in this class, okay? It will be in a later ACI. And for the Bodhisattva or the Mahayana track, you perceive emptiness directly imbued with this love, remember? You're under the influence of love. So you reach the first Bhumi level is when you see emptiness directly with love. Then you reach the first Bhumi level. Okay, my next question. Once you see emptiness directly, you become an arhat, true or false? True, you type T, false, you type F. Once you see emptiness directly, you become an arhat, true or false? Raymond say false. Lino say false. Jasmine false. Angela false. Okay, Jackney also. Jackney, oh, Angela and Jackney say true. False. Okay, that is Arya. Okay, Emerald, take one step further and tell it this is Arya. Okay, when you see emptiness directly, you are called an Arya. Okay, take note from here. It's okay to make mistakes. I say, if you're very smart like me, when I'm young, I never study one. I only start to study when I was in Form 3, to be very honest. Okay, so when you see emptiness directly, you are called an Arya. Just like Ellen and Angela mentioned about Arhat is the final stage. Remember, they got it correct. Angela and Ellen just now, they mentioned about Arhat. That is the final stage, self-made Buddha and listener, the Arhat. Okay, so when you see emptiness directly, you are an Arya. When you see emptiness directly with love, then what is it called? If you want to even more specific. No, Angela, just now you and Ellen both got it correct. Arhat is the last stage for listener and self-made Buddha, their final goal when they reach the final. I'm going to talk about that later on. I don't want to confuse the student. Okay, so right now, if you see emptiness directly with love, what is it? What is that called? Just now we say see emptiness directly is Arya. See emptiness directly with love is called Arya. One word. Bodhisattva. Okay, Arya Bodhisattva, because they have bodhicitta, just Lin said. Okay, you are an Arya Bodhisattva. That is on path 3. This is on path, this on path number 3. Okay, then path number 4 is when you coming out of the direct perception of emptiness, you still see the things as coming from themselves, but you don't believe it anymore. You still see it as self-existent, but you don't believe. Why? Because you have seen yourself directly, that they don't. You see directly the ultimate truth, the emptiness, empty nature of things. Okay, and coming out of that, you still see the things as coming from themselves, but you don't believe. You don't believe anymore. And because of that, what you do will be infused with this new found higher wisdom. And the husband yell at you, you yell back. No, because you have seen yourself. You have got the weapon to shoot your own mental affliction, your negative emotion. Then your mental affliction wear out, because you don't plant a new one. Then you reach the final path, number 5, which is the path of no more learning. Path number 5, just now Ellen and Angela say, listener and self-made, they reach enlightenment, and they are called arhats. They reach enlightenment and they are called arhats. They reach enlightenment. But what kind of enlightenment is that? It is nirvana. It is nirvana. Okay? Whereas in path number 5, for bodhisattva track, they reach enlightenment. But what kind of enlightenment is that? What kind of enlightenment? Buddhahood. Or in order to differentiate from the in front, just now the 2 lower track, enlightenment, you can add another word, total enlightenment. Remember, class 3, we talked about why you need the word total to kind of like distinguish from the listener and the self-made Buddha's enlightenment, the lower enlightenment. So if you reach path number 5 with love, if you reach path number 5 with bodhicitta in your mind, then it is a Buddhahood. Okay, remember we are in the 50-50 school. Okay, now we are ready for our class today. So to do the recap, the review, I think this second time we talk about the 5 paths, you should have a clearer idea, right? I brought in the 5 paths last week. Then today is a review, and where we go deeper. And I think you should have a clearer idea by now. Yes or no? Let me see. Yes or no? Is it got a clearer idea or not? Huh? Yes? No? 1? Yes? Yes. Oh, yes. Okay. Next. review. You know, next time I don't do review, you go and listen to the audio yourself. Okay, so by doing the question, I think it helps to, sometimes our mind's very lazy. Oh yeah, no, already. But when you start to do the question, which one is that? Just like me, sometimes I think I know. Then when I want to start to share it, this is how to explain. I'm not very sure. And then you start to realize that you're not very sure. Okay. Okay, so today we are going into the different classification of body chitta. The body chitta can have a different division. Here, 3 types. Sorry, again, body chitta classification got 4 types, 3 types, 2 types. Okay, the first division got 4 types of body chitta. The division is by level of spiritual understanding. The 3 types will be by way of how you think in terms of how the wish is developed. And the 2 types is by its basic nature. For me, when I learn, I'm lazy. I don't remember like that. I just say 4 type, 3 type, 2 type, 4, 3, 2. Okay, 4, 3, 2. Okay, how the body chitta can be classified? 4, 3, 2. 4 types, 3 types, 2 types. And this come out in your homework question 1 for 4 types. Homework question 2 for 3 types. Homework question 3 for 2 types. Now we are going to go into 4 types now. Okay, 4 types. So inside here, the first division by level of spiritual understanding, there are 4 types of body chitta. Ta-da! The first one. The first one, belief, wish, whatever the name. Okay, the first one is you have, if you're at this level, you have the actual wish. Means that you have the actual body chitta. You have a genuine body chitta. Yeah, you have an actual wish to become a Buddha. But you have not seen emptiness. Okay, you have not seen emptiness. So if you have not seen emptiness, things appear to you self-existent. You see things as self-existence, and you believe the yelling husband, the terrible boss, is really coming from his own side. Okay, you believe that the boss is terrible from his own side. The yelling husband is crazy from his own side. Okay. So that is the first one. The first one, this person has this body chitta. Okay, they have real body chitta. Yes, they want to become a Buddha. Yes, they want to help all beings, but they have not seen emptiness directly. Okay, if they have not seen emptiness directly, that means they're on path number 1 and path number 2. Okay, so how I relate to this one? I say, this is me. Things appear to be self-existent. I see it as self-existent. And I believe that the boss is terrible from his own side. That sounds like my way of thinking. Okay, so let's go for the second one. Second type, personal responsibility wish. You have the actual wish. This person also have the actual wish to become, and they have seen emptiness directly. So what is the difference between just now number 1 and this number 2? Just now number 1, they have not seen emptiness directly like me. Number 2, they have seen emptiness directly. Okay, now? Yeah. So if you have seen emptiness directly, then you're on Bhumi number 1, Bhumi level 1. Remember, just now we do the revision, you're on a Bodhisattva level 1. Bodhisattva level 1 means Bhumi 1, Bhumi level 1. Okay, for this one, they can go until Bhumi 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, until Bodhisattva level 7. Okay, and this person, they see emptiness directly. Then coming out of the direct perception emptiness, things still appear to be self-existence. They still see things as self-existence, but they don't believe it anymore. They don't believe they are self-existent. Do they believe? No. So they have lost intellectual belief of self-existence. Why? Because they have seen emptiness directly. They have seen directly they are not. So for them, the wish is more intelligent and strong. If I do 1, 2, 3, 4, then you'll go crazy. So let's do a recap. Okay, now 1 and 2, just now we have covered 2 types of bodhicitta, correct or not? Yeah. Okay, in the first subdivision, there are 4 types. We are doing type 1 and type 2. So type 1 and type 2. Let's do type 1 and type 2. If type 1, bodhicitta type 1, which path are they? You can type in the chat. Which path? Are they on path 1, path 2, path 3, path 4, path 5? Which one? Emerald. Path 1 and 2. Wow. You're so incredible. Path 1 and 2. We mean say path and 1 and 2. Wow, you're all so clever. Okay, you're right. Path 1 and 2 is correct. Okay, so what about bodhicitta type 2? Which path are they? Which path? What do you think? Rache said 4. They see emptiness directly. Zain said 3. Wow, this couple win everything. Left and right. Wow, you're paka. You see? Left and right. 3 and 4, you're correct. Okay, again, bodhicitta number 1, they're on path 1 and 2. Bodhicitta number 2, they're on path 3 and 4. Left and right. Because they see emptiness directly, so they're definitely on path 3, correct or not? But subsequently, coming out of that, they see things appear self-existent. They see things as self-existent, but they don't believe it anymore. That is on path 4, 3 and 4. So what about Bhumi? Which Bhumi is this? What do you think? The first. Okay, let's go for the bodhicitta number 2 first. Bodhicitta number 2 first. Okay, let's try again. Bodhicitta number 2. Which Bhumi are they? Level 1. Good, Emerald got it correct. Emerald is correct. And is it possible to go to Bhumi 2, Bhumi 3, Bhumi 4, Bhumi 5, Bhumi 6, and Bhumi 7? Yes. Okay, so 1 to 7. You are correct. So if that is the case, then bodhicitta number 1, the Bhumi will be 0. Okay, now. Because you have not seen emptiness directly. So you're definitely not on any Bhumi. You're on Bhumi 0. The moment you see emptiness directly, you're on Bhumi 1. So far, this part okay? Yeah. And then we'll do a recap shortly. Let's do for 3 first. Now we are quite okay. We go for 3. 3, they have reached, this bodhisattva reached Bhumi 8. Reach 8 and 9. They reach 8 and 9 Bhumi level. But they are not enlightened yet. They are not Buddha yet. Okay? They are very high level of bodhisattva. So how do they look at things? Things appear to be self-existent or not? No. Do they see things as self-existent? No. Okay, they are very high level of bodhisattva. Again, things no longer come from their own side. And of course, they don't see it anymore They don't see self-existently. And of course, they don't believe it. But one thing, they still have the subtle seeds, potential seeds, subtle seeds in their mind for the tendency of things appearing as self-existence. Okay? Again, I say, this bodhisattva is high-level bodhisattva. They reach Bhumi 8 and 9, but they are not enlightened yet. Okay, they're not Buddha yet. So things don't appear self-existent. They don't see self-existent. They don't believe things are self-existent, but they have these small, subtle seeds in their mind for things, for the tendency of things appearing as self-existence. They have lost the innate belief in self-existence. What do you mean by innate belief? Innate belief is the habit of seeing things as self-existent. The habit, the moment you're born, I see Raymond as coming from himself. So they lost the innate belief, the inborn belief, the habit to see things as self-existent. So they don't think, they don't believe, and they don't see things as self-existence. And they look at all the sentient beings and they just want to help them. They just want to help them. Bhumi is bodhisattva. They say first Bhumi level means first bodhisattva level. Okay. And how I understand myself is like us, we have standard 1, standard 2, standard 3. We also have DCI level 1, DCI level 2, DCI level 3. So got level. That is how I help myself to understand. So Bhumi stands for first Bhumi level, second Bhumi level, third Bhumi level is also called first Bodhisattva level, second Bodhisattva level, third Bodhisattva level. This one would be the fourth one. Okay, the fourth one would be the wish where all obstacles are eliminated. You have reached total enlightenment. Yay! Okay. You have got rid of what? Just now the one? Subtle seeds. The subtle seeds in your mind for the tendency of things appearing as self-existence. So they get rid of that. They don't see things as self-existent. They don't think things are self-existent. Now let us fill in the blank already. Fill in the blank for this one. Okay, number 3. Number 3, which path are they? So no, don't do 3 first, do 4. Do 4 first. 4 is easier. Do 4 first. Wait. Yeah, okay, Angela changing the iPad. Okay, so bodhicitta number 4, just now the last one, we do the last one first, it's easier. Which path are they? No more learning. Yay! Which path? Number 5. Path number 5. Correct. I got it correct. Okay, Jaslyn, Emerald, Zane. Path number 5. Which bhumi are they? Which bhumi are they? Bhumi 10. Correct. Justin and Zane. Correct. Okay, now then you can fill in the blank already. So bodhicitta number 3 will be bhumi 8 and 9. So I already say 8 and 9. And then what about this one? Ta-da! This one is more difficult. Which path is that? High level bodhisattvas, but they are not Buddha yet. So it is 4.5. Okay, 4.5. Okay. Are you good on this? Yes. Actually, I'm very long-winded. I can repeat one, but I think if I repeat later, I will not have time. So I think I won't repeat. I will just move on. Are you okay with that so far on that part? In order to help you to understand, like for me, I need to relate, like I cannot just study like that. I need to relate. So for me, I say, oh, number one, that is me. Okay. Then you say, oh, I see things, this appear to be self-existent. I see self-existent, I believe self-existent. Okay. Then the second, I say, oh, that is Geshe Michael. Okay. Oh, things appear to be self-existent. He see it as self-existent, but he don't believe it to be self-existent. He's on Bhumi one. Okay. Then high level of bodhisattva, I take that as Avalokitesvara, those high level bodhisattva. Then I'll say, oh, they don't see things as self-existent. Things don't appear self-existent, but they have the subtle seeds too. They have to get rid of the subtle seeds. Since they're on 8 and 9, right? Since they're on 8 and 9. So just now the other one will be 1 to 7. No? You see that? No? They'll be 1 to 7. Okay, and then no more learning. You become a Buddha. Yay, you're the champion. You're on Bhumi 10. Raymond say, any Bhumi above 10. I never heard of. I don't know. Yeah, the one that I heard of is until Bhumi 10. No more learning. Yeah. Yeah. So we move on. Just now we cover the first division of bodhicitta, which is by your spiritual level, spiritual understanding of spiritual level. There are 4 types here. So we call it 4 types. Now I go for the 3 types. Go for the 3 types. Three types. Inside got 3 types. This division got 3 types. Type number 1 is like king-like wish. King-like wish. Where you say, I will become enlightened first, and then I'll lead others to enlightenment. You're like this picture. You're like the king. The king is always in front, isn't it? Yeah. And the king lead the rest. So you have to reach enlightenment first. It's called king-like wish. Very easy, isn't it? Not difficult. King-like wish. Yeah. I see in my life, I see a lot of leaders, and they are in this category of king-like wish. They have become a leader themselves. You become successful yourself. You become a role model yourself. And then you lead others. The second one will be shepherd-like wish. Shepherd-like wish, where you're like the shepherd. You're like the shepherd. Yeah, you go first. You go first. Go first. You go first. You stay behind. Then you help others. Hey, come. Where are you? Come. You go. So you stay behind and shepherd others to enlightenment. Okay. So it sounds to me like this shepherd-like wish, this bodhicitta, very, very noble, isn't it? Very noble. Wow, y'all go first. Hey, y'all go first. Come, I help you. Seems to be the best bodhisattva. Isn't a bodhisattva supposed to be like that? A bodhisattva is supposed to help people. Okay, y'all go first. I stay behind. Y'all go first. You go first. But they say this type of bodhicitta is a myth and it's not a good idea. It's not a good idea to delay your enlightenment. Why? Because when you become enlightened, then only you can really help a lot of people. You can really help people in the deep and ultimate way. And so you must get enlightened as soon as possible. You have to be like the king-like wish. Because when you become enlightened, oh, you can send many, many cats, send many, many dogs, send many, many irritating partners. Remember the 4 parts of the Buddha? Okay, they have this body that can send out. And they have this omniscient mind that know how to help that person. Right now, we think we can help them like that, like that, like that, or we plan, we say like that, like that. But they don't like it. They're not happy. Then they say we are like that, like that, like that. They're not happy. We think we want to help them, but they don't think so. We don't know how to really help them. Until you become omniscient, you will know how to really be able to help them in a deep and ultimate way to stop their distress forever. Not just temporary, like, oh, you got no food to eat, no fish, I give you fish. Or whatever way we think of. So only you become enlightened. When you have this omniscient mind, always go back to the 4 bodies of the Buddha. Why? Only when you become enlightened, you can really help people in a deep and ultimate way. The fact that because of the bodies that they have, the 4 parts of the body that they have, especially on the omniscient mind and the emanation, the one that can send many, many cats, many, many dogs out of compassion, or maybe you need to send irritating partner. So why is it here? Why this shepherd light wish is here? The idea is a bodhisattva would be willing to do it if it works. If it can help people, I'm willing to do it. And that is the idea behind it. The idea is a bodhisattva would be willing to do it if it works. I would be willing to stay behind and help others if it works. But does it work? No. There is this story about Lord Buddha in one of his lifetimes before he became a Buddha. He was in hell. He was in hell. And then, okay, he was in hell and he was pulling the cart with another person. And then the hell god will beat them, whip them from the back, from the behind. And then they have to move. They have to pull the cart. They have to move. And then at that point in time, he just cannot stand it anymore. And he said, not because not because that he feel painful. He tell the hell god, stop whipping. He turned around and said, stop whipping the other guy. Just whip me. I'll take all the whip. And the hell god said, okay, fine. I'll give all the whip to you. And he just whip Buddha. Or give all the whip to Buddha. And at that point, Lord Buddha developed, he got this bodhicitta. He got this bodhicitta. And he died. And then he immediately died. And then he will just pop out of hell. They say the fact that you are willing, when you have this, you're willing to do it. You are willing to, like, you're willing to stay in hell to help people. The moment you're willing to stay in hell to help people, you just pop out of hell. You just pop out. So the idea is more on like a bodhisattva would be willing to do it if it works. And that is the shepherd-like bodhicitta. Yeah, Lin say, when I become Buddha, I can help many, many people. And that is the idea. Why you have to get enlightenment first and you don't delay your enlightenment. And the last one, ferryman-like wish. Ferryman-like wish is when I want to reach enlightenment along with all other living beings. Come, everybody, we all go together. Let us reach Buddhahood at the same time. Okay, I'll wait for you. I'll wait for you. Okay, let's do it. Let's go together. This ferryman-like wish is also a myth. Why? Again, you cannot really help people in the deep and ultimate way unless you're a Buddha. Because a Buddha knows what they need to give up and what they need to take up. The Buddha has this omniscient mind, and the Buddha can send dog, cat, irritating partner to you, to the person, to help the person to stop their distress forever, to help them in the deep and ultimate way. And so the idea here, why is it here? You say, oh, it's no good, then why you going to teach me? So the idea is the Bodhisattva is willing to do it. If it's going to help, I'm willing to do it. Just like the shepherd-like wish, just now the earlier one, where I'm willing to go to hell. I'm willing to go to hell to help people if we work. So the motivation is very, very sweet. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, you have your heart. But really, the one that can really help people, you need to develop this king-like wish that you reach enlightenment as quickly as possible. You reach first, and then you will be able to help people. Okay, that is the 3 types. Just now earlier we learned the 4 types, 3 types. Later on we have 2 types. 4, 3, 2. 4 types, 3 types. These are 3 types. What is the first one? King-like wish. I go first. I'm like the king. I reach enlightenment first. Second one, shepherd. You go first lah. Hey, you go first lah. Go first lah. Motivation, very sweet, very nice. Yeah. But it's a myth. It doesn't make sense. You should reach enlightenment first, because only then you can really help people in the deep and ultimate way. Not only help one, you can help countless of people. And you're able to really help them in the deep and ultimate way, not just give them the fish. Because you have this omniscient mind. Then you will know what they need to give up and what they really need to take up. And the last one, let's go together. Oh, that was so nice. If all of us can go together, I'll wait for you to catch up. And that is also a myth. Very sweet, but you should reach enlightenment first. Angela asks, is Buddha a god? In ACI 1, we learn the 6 realm, and we have God realm, right? And the God realm is also in the wheel of life, is also in samsara. Whereas for Buddha, is an enlightened being outside of the wheel of life, okay, outside of this samsara. Okay, let me go for the second types now, okay? Second types. Now we study 4 types, 3 types, 2 types. What are the 2 types? The 2 types. This one you have to read the Tibetan. Okay, Munpa Semke. Munpa Jukpa Samke. Please say after me for blessing's sake. I'm not a Tibetan scholar, but it's good for you. Okay. Yiching, Munpa Samke. Okay, or I call Munsam. In short form, Munsam. Very good, Lin. Which means the bodhicitta is in the form of intention. The bodhicitta is in the form of prayer. The bodhicitta is just in the form of wish. What do you mean by that? It's, oh, so cool. I also want to become a Buddha, you know. You just wish on it, or you just think, oh, so cool, I want to become a Buddha. Okay, or you just pray, oh, I pray that I can become a Buddha. Or you just, oh, I wish I'm a Buddha. Okay, so it's just a thinking only. You think like a Bodhisattva. One day I also want to be like that. Oh, so cool. Okay, the definition for that is the wish for enlightenment that does not depend on taking bodhisattva vows and engaging in bodhisattva deeds. So they just think only. Do they need to go and take the bodhisattva vows? No need. Do they need to engage in bodhisattva deeds? No need. They didn't do it and they just think, oh, how cool, I want to do that. It's just a thought. Okay, let's contrast with the Jukpa, then you can see clearly. Okay, the next one is called Jukpa Samke. Please say Jukpa Samke. Yeah, Jukpa Samke. Yiching Jukpa Samke. Or called Juksam. Juksam. Okay, so this wish is in the form of action. You take action. You not just, oh, I wish only. Okay, you take action. You are actually undertaking bodhisattva activities. Okay, what is the difference? This wish for enlightenment directly depends on taking the vow. So you have to take the vow and actually engaging in bodhisattva deeds. 发菩提心，行菩萨道 means that you take the vow and you do bodhisattva deeds. Can you see the difference now? If you look at it this way, you contrast, you can see clearly. Munpa, oh, you just think only, oh, how cool, eh? I want to become like that. Jukpa, you do it. Just do it, not just think only. Dream only. Take action. Jukpa, you take action. Take action in the form like how? In an official, in a ceremony. Okay, in a ceremony, you take the vow. In the Munpa Semke, it's also in the ceremony, but you just say, oh, I'm taking for intention only. The wish in the form of prayer. Okay. Whereas for this one, Jukpa Semke, you commit that I'm taking the bodhisattva vows. Okay. And I am going to engage in bodhisattva activities. Can you see the picture I find for you? One is like the cloud here actually means you think only like, oh, so nice. Oh, so nice. I want to be like that. Like. Another one, you drive the car. You are driving the car. Take action. May I ask here, is there anyone who have taken this one, number one, Munpa Semke? You have taken the Bodhisattva, I mean, this one, the wish in the form of prayer only. I mean, it's just intention, just a thought. Anybody taken that? Can type one in the chat. Okay, just type, everybody can type. If you have taken one, you type one. If you've taken two, you type two. If you never taken anything, type 0.
What's 1 and 2?
1, you take the wish in the form of intention. Means, oh, oh, how cool eh? That's number 1. Number 2, in the form, you take the vow and you are going to commit to do bodhisattva activities. That's number 2. If you never take anything, then 0. If you think say 0, it's okay. Lin 1 and 2, okay. Raymond 2, Jackney 0, okay. ACI 7 done. Angela 0, sometimes 1. Hey, why you got sometimes 1? Jaslyn 2, Richie 0, Zane 0. Okay. I want to ask those who are 2 in the category of 2. Did you check your vows daily? Do you check your vows daily every day? Like, you keep the vows, got 18 plus 46, altogether 64 vows. Do you check your vows daily? Your bodhisattva vows?
6 times books, is it?
You can check it 6 times, 3 times, or 1 time, as long as you check it daily. Didn't say sometimes. Yeah. Yes, daily. Oh, join the WhatsApp group. Didi, you check. Didi, check. Okay, they will remind you. Okay. Okay, thanks. Yeah, just checking on it. So the Bodhisattva vows you learn in ACI 7 in detail. And we are so blessed, really, we are so blessed. We get to know, get to understand the vows in detail. I really feel that we are so blessed, Yeah, you can get the vows many places, but to really understand the vow is really, I think that we have to appreciate that. I'm so thankful when I look back, yeah. Where can you get that kind of teaching where people can explain to you in detail? Yeah, and then you take the vow. Okay, why should we take the vow? Take the vow for, oh, my friend take the vow, I take the vow. Oh, look cool, I got vow. They say if you have vows, something change inside you. And whatever you're doing is more powerful. You can think about that like if you have the vow, let's say, I promise not to do like that, like that, like that. Every day you're not doing it, you're accumulating a lot of good seeds. Every moment, ting, 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 you're collecting a lot of good seeds. So having the vows is good. I'm the advocate for vows. I love vows so much. I think it's the best thing. If you have doubts about vows, come and talk to me. I will convince you, I'll explain to you why it's so important to have vows. Having vows are so liberating, it's so liberating. It's really so liberating. If you don't understand it, then you find it's like like that cannot, like that you cannot. Once, I don't like it, like that cannot, like that cannot, like that cannot, like that cannot. Actually, it's not like that. In fact, it's liberating. Yeah. In fact, it helps you to accumulate so much good seeds to see the change in your life, to transform your life. Yeah. So no worries, we are in ACI 2 only. Okay. Wow, yes, Raymond, you're right. And the great thing about Bodhisattva vow is you don't lose it even for future life. Something happened to you, and then you just able to come back, and practice. It's with you. Yeah, so incredible. Compared to freedom vows is the layman vow. I start to keep layman vows first. 5 only. Okay. But the layman vows, when you die in this life, the vow also finish. Yeah, you don't carry to the next one. Why? I don't know. Okay, I'm not a Buddha. Okay. So I think probably I think only I don't know, because bodhisattva vows are so powerful. You commit to become a Buddha, lifetimes after lifetimes, and you want to become a Buddha. And surely that thing will go with you lifetimes after lifetimes. Because that is your commitment. I want to become a Buddha. Yes, I'm trying to become a Buddha. Oh, sure, Angela, I love vows, and yes. And that, do you have to wait until ACI 7? Please be patient. uh, Oh, okay. Lindsay, for the first time, I'm scared. I did not dare take vows because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to keep the vows. Yeah, Lynn, you're right. I have many friends. They are more senior than me, and they learn so much. And when we want to take the vow, they have this thing like same like what you have, but I think I'm very happy because I learned ACI 7 properly. They're also learning, but don't read the words just like, praise and criticize. Every day I praise and criticize. Every day I criticize people. Sure, I break the vow. No, it's not that easy to break the vows. If you study ACI 7, you realize that it's almost very, 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 very difficult to break the vow. It will give you a lot of confidence. Even if you might commit it, you don't break the vow, you might have damaged the vow and you can repair. Wow, so good, can repair some more. I can repair. So you still have the vows. Yeah. And Kashila say one thing. Even if you break the vow and you go to hell, you can be so proud. I come to hell not because I kill people, because I break the vow. Okay. Okay. So they give you a lot of comfort. Why the vows are so it's like this is my personal view. It's like investment. I was telling another person the other day, I was trying to explain to her also. You invest, you always talk about return, risk, and return, right? You talk about risk, you talk about return. Is there any investment that gives you 100% guaranteed return, or guaranteed your capital and guaranteed the return? No risk. Got or not? Have you seen any of these type of investment? No way. Even fixed deposit, there is a risk that the bank collapse. And like in Malaysia, the maximum amount of coverage for one account is 250,000. So if you put 1 million, you lost 750,000. There is risk. So same thing when you take bodhisattva vows. We say risk and return. Hey, you got so much benefit there, but the risk is just little bit. Risk in terms of like what Lynn say, what if I break the vow? This one small only, but the return is so great. So we talk about investment. It's worth investing. Get the investment. You buy property, you buy stocks, you do any investment, you talk about risk and return. Seed planting, no risk. Okay. So if you think about that, if you're scared of breaking the vow and then collect some bad karma, think about every moment you're collecting so big the reward, so big. How big is that? ACI 1 we learn. If you have bodhicitta, you are the son and daughter of Buddha. You are the sister and brother of bodhisattvas. Okay. Even tiny seed of feeding the bird is the cost for omniscience. Is the cost that can bring you to Buddhahood. Wow, so big, leh. What are you waiting for? Right? It's really worth. It's really worth it. And the risk of you breaking your vow is so small. The risk is there when you don't keep your book. when you don't check your vow, then the risk is there. Yeah. Okay. You cannot say, I want all the return, and then you don't want to do your work, right? I say, oh, I take the vow, I want everything, but I don't even want to check my vow, right? So, so the effort for you is, okay, I'm not good, I know I'm not perfect, at least I try. Okay, I try, okay, I'm checking. Oh, okay, this one I can do better. Things like that. Okay. Oh, Jaslyn Ong asked a very good questions. Do we call ourselves bodhisattva when we take and keep vows in ACI 7? If you, outside everybody will say, oh, Pusa, oh, you're bodhisattva. Okay, you can consider yourself bodhisattva, but if based on the definition of what we learn in ACI, like what Lynn mentioned here, we have a baby bodhisattva, right? Got the skin, body, chitta, the one that you learn. Oh, so cool, eh? Yeah. I want to be, I have this one. Then another we have learned a few for quite some time. Yeah, and they have the tooth body chitta, the stronger body chitta. And then they have the one, the genuine one, not fake, genuine, spontaneous. Spontaneous, that you have that kind of body chitta. And they call that you enter, then only you have the actual wish. That's how they, from the description. No, Zain, you take the vow in a ceremony. Okay, you take the vow in a ceremony. You are keeping the bodhisattva vows and you're undertaking the bodhisattva activities. So if you take the vows, you have to check the vows. If you don't check the vows, then how you know you have the vows? Okay, Angela said 3 times also got problem. Don't dare to take. Hey, don't say that, Angela. It's okay. You don't have to. Oh. If you don't do it 6 times, you can do it 3 times. No problem. Okay. It's your effort, your intention. At the very least, to me, I feel that no matter how busy, you have to at least check it at least once a day. I do 6-time book, but do I do it 6 times every day? No. Sometimes 5 times. You cannot make it 6 times or 5 times only. What to do? Sleep more? That's the best I can do, right? Sometimes come out 4 times only. Ayo. Okay lah, no matter 4 times. Okay. So it's an effort. Sometimes 3 times. Sometimes if you do it 1 time, that's when I first started, I do it 3 times. And sometimes I forget and I do 1 time. I don't forget, sorry. I do it every day, either 3 times, 1 time, 2 times, 4 times. Now I try to maintain at 6 times, but not 6 times every day. Sometimes come up 5 times only. Sometimes come up 4 times only. Okay. Next one. Let us finish. Okay, we finished 4, 3, 2. 4, 3, 2. Finish. Yay! All these 3 come out in your homework. But I have one more for you. I actually, you don't know, like this one, very difficult to teach. I was so, last week I thought it's because it's difficult, so I taught it first. But it's not in your homework, so you don't worry. And it will be covered again in your later ACI. Okay, but I want to just touch and go, touch and then go, not cover very detail on that. You will learn that in later ACI. Okay, again, deceptive bodhicitta. Deceptive bodhicitta. That day I made a mistake. I said Kunzop Denpa, okay, actually it's Kunzop Semke. Ultimate bodhicitta is Dundam Semke. That day I said Dundam, because I always remember the ultimate reality. It's a Kunzop Denpa and Dundam Denpa. I memorized it that way. Kunzop Denpa, Dundam Denpa. So I forgot to change to bodhicitta should be Semke. So it should be Kunzop Semke, Dundam Semke. For deceptive bodhicitta, it is the wish that we normally talk about. The wish to become a Buddha for all beings. Okay. It is the bodhicitta that you can experience. It's the appearing bodhicitta. Remember in Asia, we have the 2 sides of the coin. This is the appearing bodhicitta. It's the appearance of the wish. the dependent origination. Just like your body, your mind, all the thing around you, they are the appearance nature. So this deceptive bodhicitta is the appearance of the wish, the dependent origination. Okay? Whereas the ultimate bodhicitta, we call it the direct perception of emptiness or emptiness. Okay? Or we call it emptiness. That is the thing that everyone is struggling. The moment they hear everybody, I cannot understand. Struggling. I also struggle a lot for this. Ultimate bodhicitta is emptiness because it's not an appearing thing. Okay, now again, ultimate bodhicitta is emptiness because it is not an appearing thing, and only emptiness tell the truth, and therefore ultimate bodhicitta is ultimate truth, the true nature of all existence. And this bodhicitta is the wish to reach that identity, the truth of all existence. It is the wish to become ultimate love, ultimate compassion, and ultimate wisdom. It's very hard to wrap your mind around, okay? And I just can tell you, put it on the shelf. My suggestion is to put it on the shelf. Try to work on that, contemplate, and cannot just put it on the shelf because I don't understand when I learn also, to be very honest. It took many years. And even right now, it's difficult to explain. Okay, so if you can snapshot this one, I'm okay. All the information I put inside, you can think about that. Okay, you will come back to that in later ACI. Okay, as you spend more time thinking about that, you come across this again and again. It's very difficult for us because our mind just not able to wrap around this idea. Even my mind also. My mind, I'm struggling with that. Okay, so today we complete our class today nicely. We have done 4 types, 3 types, 2 types. And 2 types got 2. 2 types got 2. In your homework, you can do either one. You can do the one just on Moonpa, the one on Moon Sam or Jun Sam, or you can do what we are doing just now, this one, ultimate bodhicitta and deceptive bodhicitta. Okay, I would suggest you do the one, the Moonpa and the one Junpa, the one on the wish, the the bodhicitta in the form of a wish, and the bodhicitta in the form of action. But it's up to you. You have to do either one only. Okay? Yay, rejoice. We finished nicely. What I want to do now is to end with a dedication nicely. And then if you have any question, I can answer later on. Okay, so let me end this with a nice dedication. Okay, so just close your eyes. Be very, very happy with yourself that you are spending 1.5 hours here to collect these extraordinary seeds. Oh, I'm so happy that I'm having happiness now and I'm creating the causes of my happiness. So think of all this goodness and imagine that you can hold it in your hands like a beautiful gemstone and recall your holy guide at the beginning of your class. Yes, see them here, so happy with you. Offer them this beautiful gemstone and also thanks them for being here. See them accepting it. They are so happy with you and they bless it. And they carry it back into your heart. Feel them inside your heart. We feel so good that we want to keep it. And so we give it away. By the power of the goodness that we have just done, may all beings complete the collection of merit and wisdom, and thus gain the two ultimate bodies that merit and wisdom make. Use 3 long exhale. 1 to send to the one person at the beginning of the class that you want to help. Second, to send it to everyone that you love. And the third, to send to everyone you have seen, everyone who have seen you. See them all filled with this goodness because of the ripples that you make. Already, you can bring your attention back to the space, to the room here. Open your eyes when you're ready. Thank you for being here.
You,
And
teacher Victor. Thank you, Richard. Richard, I have a question.
yeah,
Say, Buddha get out of real life. So if you get out of real life, is he considered like God? Like where I say God lah, you know? Because you know why? Because I mean, I always heard people telling me that Buddha is just it's not God, it's just a enlightened being. And then Jesus then is a God. You know that. So sometimes I guess I just want to uh you know hear from you lah, you know. Yeah.
okay. Thank you, Angela, for the question. When I
Ah.
first learned, I also struggling, because we grew up. Yeah, thank you, Zeka, Zane, Emerald, and Ellen. Yeah, feel free to go if you need to. Yeah, have a good rest, Ellen. Thank you for staying throughout the whole class. Yeah, you're so incredible. Okay, sorry, I got distracted. I was thinking about Alan. I made a
Okay,
deal with him. So you want me to do more? You have to come and you have to come and hear the class. Okay.
at least he's here.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm so happy that he listened to the class until the end.
Yeah. Now he's very open, good student already. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel free to go if you need to. Okay, if you want to stay, you're welcome to stay too. Okay, so Angela's question is God, whether God, why is God like when we first learned, because when I was a young, small, I always think God is the is the biggest already. God is the one, right? Isn't it? Right. But why then now you say that Buddha is an enlightened being, God, Jesus is a God and all these things. So we learn in ACI 1, the 6th realm. We fall back to that, the 6th realm, right? Yeah, the 6th realm. And God is one of the realm in the samsara. Yeah, so all the God. We are struggling with that. I wanted to ask my teacher, what about those Chinese God? We got many, many gods, right? Yeah.
The topic on all these are also in the samsara.
Yeah, correct. They are God. Yeah, they are still God. So I want to ask my teacher one question, a bit sensitive. I haven't asked lah. Same thing. I still struggle. Say, God, why when they use up all their good karma, then they fall to hell? Like, it's difficult to wrap our mind around there. You say pleasure being. Yeah, I understand. But what about those God who are doing good deeds? So my question is, I want to ask my teacher this question. Yeah. So enlightened being, Buddha is an enlightened being. They're out of samsara because they are already free from. Remember nirvana, we say is a permanent cessation of mental afflictions. Permanent cessation of mental affliction. Read Arhat, then you clear out the subtle seeds. You need omniscience, you become a Buddha. So how to let myself understand would be God, maybe they are not even Arhat. They still, like some God, they like to fight. Don't you see? So I don't know, from the movie, I never see a God really fight. From the movie, I see the God fighting all the time. Why they do like that? A lot of fighting. Maybe jealous, anger, So somehow there's reason why they're still in samsara. I don't want to comment on Jesus. Okay, I don't know about other religion. Okay, I'm talking about those Chinese God that I know. Yeah. Who knows? But one thing we have to respect them, you know why? If Buddha really have the 4 bodies, they can take the form of God or any, what makes you think that they cannot become Jesus? I don't know. I'm just like, what if, I'm throwing the question, what if, it's possible. If they can emanate, can take the form of anything, they can also take the form of different religion, those God, right? As long as help people, you bring people up. I like to relate to the idea, like your daughter, you have small kid, like 3-year-old, Emerald, those small kid, you don't send them to university. You don't send them to a professor. You send them to a kindergarten teacher, to a nursery school. So they help them, bring them up until where we are now. Yeah. So they're useful, they're helpful, and they're good.
But then why is Buddha not helping the current war going on?
Why
the
Buddha is not helping?
Middle East war,
Well, this is a very deep question. You can see from different angles. It is our seeds projection for us to see whether they are helping or they are not helping. Remember, we study the Buddha jewel. We say that they can teach us how to stop our suffering, but they cannot take away our suffering. If Buddha can take away our suffering, they would have taken away everybody's suffering. We would not be sitting here.
They can emanate another person to go in to go and talk, to have a peace. I mean, war peace, that kind of thing.
We are not them. We really don't know. I believe they probably as an emanate, but like for me, I see people coming to my life, seems to be very hurt me. Like for example, my mom, I could have said that, oh, she left me so bad, right? But when I look back, I could see that she could be the emanation of a holy being. Without that pain, would I study Dharma? Would I be here? It helps me in the sense that is our karma. We have to, this journey, this path, we have to walk on our own, our karma. They can only teach us. They can emanate in the form in our life, whether someone to love us or someone